great legal strategist who also I have to thank because he bought me a libation at the Family Business Awards last night. Hey, Mark.
Well, you didn't expect that one, did you?
I didn't.
Thank you, Mark.
My pleasure.
Was that a personal pickup or was that a Tarlo Breed?
Personal.
And it was an honor.
Really?
Absolutely. Mark, what's on your mind today?
So I wanted to talk about a real estate lease case that just came out, and because I think there's a few lessons for entrepreneurs. You know, sometimes you're, let's say you're a small business owner, you're going to take some space, the landlord presents you with what he or she calls, you know, just the standard form lease. You know, it's all boilerplate. I mean, who needs a lawyer, of course, to review it? So, you know, there's about 840 traps for the unwary. Which,
I've probably fallen into every one of them.
So, you know, here's potentially one. So the standard form might say something like, in the event of a default, right, then the landlord, in addition to any other remedies, may elect that the rental payments due shall be accelerated and the entire amount of rental be due and payable immediately, something like that. So, you know, you sign a 5-year lease, a 10-year lease, you enter the Great Depression of 2008, and let's say you're in the restaurant business like the defendant in this case, and the next thing you know, with you know, 3.5 years left on your lease, your business, you can't pay the rent.
Cash is tight.
And of course, the landlord has in there just one sentence that says that you personally guarantee the rental obligations, because that's of course just boilerplate, standard form. So the next thing you know, you're getting sued. Your wife is getting sued because there was maybe a little transfer of real estate from you to your wife. And that was considered to be claimed in fraud of creditors. So, and let's say the landlord has an opportunity to re-rent the place and doesn't use reasonable efforts. Does that matter? Should it matter? Well, I think many lay people would say absolutely it should matter. That if I can't pay my rent and I have to vacate, and the landlord has a reasonable opportunity to re-rent, he ought to have an obligation to re-rent.